Hey, Sue here with Get to the Farm. Homesteaders, enthusiasts of heritage preservation, ardently safeguard age-old and sustainable customs in their everyday routines. They may live in urban or rural areas, but they prioritize self-sufficiency, environmental conservation, and a connection to the past. These homesteaders seek to embody the spirit of a simpler time, while adapting these practices to modern realities. Homesteaders often aim to produce their own food, energy, or other resources as much as possible. This might involve growing their own fruits and vegetables, raising livestock for meat, milk, and eggs, or possibly even generating their own energy through solar panels or wind turbines. To do this, many homesteaders embrace traditional farming and gardening methods, such as heirloom plant varieties, crop rotation, and natural pest control. They may avoid synthetic chemicals and instead rely on composting and natural fertilizers to maintain soil health. Homesteaders who love the old ways may engage in traditional crafts such as knitting, weaving, pottery, candle making, and woodworking. These skills are often passed down through generations and hold cultural and historical significance. They tend to be resourceful and capable of repairing and creating things on their own. They may build their own structures, make their own tools, and fix household items instead of immediately replacing them. Homesteaders often prioritize a simple and minimalistic lifestyle, avoiding unnecessary consumerism. They value the quality of life that comes from living with fewer possessions and a smaller ecological footprint. With techniques like canning, fermenting, and drying, homesteaders ensure a supply of food throughout the year and reduce reliance on store-bought products. This connection to nature supports the efforts to conserve local ecosystems, protect wildlife, and create habitats for beneficial species. Let's catch up with some homesteads and see what's happening. To the farm. Welcome, Five Oaks Farm. Jesse and Melanie moved their family to a new homestead. After spending months in a pop-up camper, they finally got to move in, right in the middle of Tropical Storm Ian, as it cut its path across Florida. We visit as they add a touch of their own with long-awaited lighting of the oaks. It's little things like that that make it home. We're looking forward to watching y'all move in and all the projects to improve your new homestead. Welcome, Czech country living. A Japanese wife living in the Czech countryside with her Czech husband. The goal of Czech country living is to live off-grid and become self-sufficient. She shows us all kinds of neat recipes, and one of my sons who's learning Japanese enjoys any opportunity to practice by reading Japanese. Looking forward to getting to know you better and more fun language practice. Carrie is a man of many interests, and Off-Grid 406 reflects his projects in many different things like wind, solar, and off-grid living. Our Montana neighbor, he also deals with our short summers and long snowy winters. We join him as he deals with Montana's second season, after winter. Road construction, as he uses a land plane to make his road more passable. Lee and Amanda, the family at 7 Sparrows Farm, started their YouTube journey in 2021 and have recently started posting monthly. In addition to on-farm content, they visit with other farmers and gardeners. We stop in today to learn how trellising squash and tomatoes can improve our harvest. Having lived in military housing for 20 years, Lynn's dream of starting a homestead with land for gardens, apple trees, and room for children to grow started with her first battle with cancer. The very top of the bucket list of things they wanted to do when she was better was their own home, having chickens, and a slower pace of life. That dream came true 8 years ago with the Bucket List Homestead, 3 acres in Ontario, Canada. With chickens and a large garden to can and preserve, Lynn bakes and cooks their own food, plus makes teas and natural remedies from their large herb garden. They have an amazing number of awesome videos here in only 1 year as creators. We're really enjoying the Every Bit Counts series. We love you, Lynn, David, Grace, and Aiden. Homestead How is all about Carrie and Jen's family of 6 who left the city to live and grow on 20 acres. Carrie and his daughter Emma take time out from theater renovations to pay a visit in support of Bill from Alaska's weight loss journey on the carnivore diet. They learn firsthand the challenges of getting food in Alaska. Please visit Bill Knott and give him your support in getting healthy. Sarah and Ben Lewis started their channel to share the process of restoring the early 1900s farmhouse. But they didn't stop there, continuing on a journey into homesteading. We visit Lewis Acres Homestead for the busy fall days of preserving the bountiful harvest. At Old Ways Gardening and Prepping, Teresa and JR are dedicated to organic gardening, seed saving, canning and dehydrating, and preparing to be self-sufficient. We pop in for some of Teresa's love of preserving the old ways, herbal tinctures. Hoot hoot! Looks like we still have time to squeeze in a couple of farm tours. Manor Farms Homesteading, a small family-operated farm in east central Alabama, is dedicated to sustainable, healthy homesteading. This fun family works together to showcase activities involved in running a successful homestead. We stop in to check their summer garden and see how their potato harvest went. About 30 miles north of Mississippi Gulf Coast, you'll find Deep South Homestead. They enjoy a year-round growing season that includes greenhouses. With old-fashioned row cropping, permaculture, hugelkultur, raised beds, containers, vertical planters, and high tunnels, there's always something to see on their homestead. I first started watching them many years ago with their North-South Gardeners series and the Homestead Heart Tips. Happy anniversary, Danny and Wanda. Looking forward to the next 10 years. And we had a property tour of the Ambrosia Homestead. Michael's in Missouri to start Homestead number 2 from scratch. They're putting in the extra work to get it all going. I love the beautiful forest and the treehouse tiny home. While embracing the old ways, these homesteaders also recognize the need to adapt to modern challenges and technologies. Though homesteading can be a solitary endeavor, many homesteaders still emphasize community connections. They may integrate modern tools and knowledge where it makes sense without compromising their commitment to tradition. They might participate in local farmer markets, workshops, and community events to share their skills and learn from others, actively engaging in educating others about traditional practices, sustainability, and the importance of preserving old ways. They may offer workshops, write blogs, or create social media content to spread knowledge. Overall, homesteaders who love keeping the old ways alive play a valuable role in maintaining cultural heritage, fostering sustainable practices, and inspiring others to live more intentionally and harmoniously with the natural world. Thanks for stopping by. We love sharing new gardens and homesteads with you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. you'd like us to stop by your place, hit that subscribe button and put a comment down below. Hashtag get me to the farm.
And I feel like New York City. Get me to the farm.